Determine today that you will overcome yourself of the day before. Tomorrow you will win over those of lesser skill, and later you will win over those of greater skill. Miyamoto Musashi. My friends, it is all about your determination to get better and better and better at this. And when I first started trading many years ago, you just wouldn't believe the state of the technology and how expensive it was to get what you see before you. It was literally $100 a month, thousands of dollars in computers that were slow and cantankerous. You had proprietary software. It was a mess. And now, whenever I travel, I bring you this show from Europe. I bring you this show from the Caribbean, from South America. I brought it to you from cruise ships in the middle of the Aegean, or the Dalmatian coast last summer. It's just phenomenal. You can do this anywhere in the world, and the world is your oyster. And technology allows you to compete against the best. And when you gain your skill set, you've got retirement freedom. You've got options. You've got all sorts of stuff. People ask me over and over again, how long will it take? And I say, don't worry about how long it will take. Start today. Dedicate 10 to 15 minutes. Practice trade all you can. Take all the courses. Listen to our videos. Do everything. And again, don't overdo it. Just do it a little bit each and every day. It is cumulative. It builds up. It builds up in your brain, and you get better and better at it. And when you master it, you make up for all you ever learned. Okay, enough motivation. Let's jump into these charts. We see stocks are mixed. The S&P is up a little, down a little bit. Nasdaq's up a little bit. Bonds are down a little bit. Gold is up some. Bitcoin is up some. So let's go first to the S&P 500. What do we see? Well, it's gone from a red spinning top to a green spinning top. It is pulled back a little bit for the day, 0.08%. We are still below the weekly trend line on the 2-day chart. We're below it on the half day. We'll see where things popped up in the morning, but died in the afternoon. I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. Do we hit average volume? Do we end up with a red or a green candle? If it's a red spinning top, oh my friends, it will be so tempting to go short, to jump into something like SH, maybe establish a position and build it. It ain't moving up yet, but it is flat. SH is the inverse, as it says right here. The short of the S&P 500, single short. That's where I like to go when the market starts moving down. Don't know that it's going to happen. Our probability is pretty decently that it's going to keep going up. But again, my friends, what did I tell you about TLT, 20-year U.S. government bonds? When I saw the telltale sign with all that volume and an interim low, and then a green spinning top, we were close to average volume, but not quite. I told you it was turning around, and I was right. Anyway, let's take a look at where we are with S&P. Now, SPY, the S&P 500. We can see first day of the latest 2-day candle. It's about halfway to average. That's okay. We're almost to average volume with just 1 day to go. So I'm really curious what happens. Do we stay below the weekly trend line on the 2-day and the half day and the weekly? Or do we sort of move into the next week and everything's sort of flat and confused? Well, we shall wait. We shall see. By the way, Patreon members, already sent out to you. I would upload it to the Patreon since I'm sending you out your weekly vertical crossovers today too. I'm going to do those at the end of the show. I'll then send you the email with the weekly vertical crossovers and the 5-day plus ETF trading analysis and execution plan for the S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, 20-year bonds, gold, and Bitcoin, along with the trade execution summary grid. Did I read that fast enough? Okay. That is where we are on the S&P. NASDAQ, pretty similar. We are pushing through on the 2-day on the NASDAQ, popped through and then back below. Again, we had an energetic morning. So it's not, it's not as negative as I see it, as the S&P potentially is. So we'll see what happens on Friday. You know, the market could just be doing sort of what we saw it do that week of the 16th of June, where it slid sideways, started off weak, got a red volume, which means it opened lower than the prior close, but then it took off again and shot up. It could be doing that. So not saying we're going short yet, just telling you I'm watching, keeping the powder dry. 20-year U.S. government bonds had a strong down morning on Wednesday and then recovered a little bit on Thursday afternoon, popped up Friday, and then pulled back a little bit, down for the day 0.17%, so just barely. Again, strong there for quite a while, starting Tuesday the 29th of July, all the way up until Tuesday the 5th of August. And then, of course, Wednesday, like I said, we had that little bit of a drop. So we'll keep an eye on things decently above the weekly trend line on both the half-day and the two-day. And again, not a big start on the latest two-day candle volume-wise or price-wise, but a nice week so far. So we'll keep an eye on bonds. What about gold? Well, gold yesterday was sideways for us. Today, it is our math. As we run the numbers, it looks like it's a little more than a coin toss down. But again, I'm not doing it. It was up for the day. But when we ran all of our math on things, we see that it still has a bit of a pull down. What am I seeing there? I can't tell you, my friends. I've got a flat trend line. What does that mean? Not much to me. We do have 3 two-day candles, or really 2.5, trying to move up, but the volume's been going down. I can't tell you. It's nice to see the volume on Thursday popping up some, 0.85% up. Maybe gold has digested that little run-up it had before and is again trying to move up, but I don't have anything definitive for you. How about Bitcoin? Well, we see a 2-day candle sitting right there on a flat Bitcoin. I mean, look at that, 2 dojis. Who the hell knows where that's going? They are red dojis. We see volume decreasing. I mean, Bitcoin everything can do this. It goes up and then it digests the gains, tries to pop up again and then sells off, then moves up, digests gains, moves up. I can't tell you what Bitcoin is doing right now. We're just sort of in a holding pattern. We are literally even on it's going up or it's going down. That is where we are, my friends, as we end Thursday, as we go into Wednesday. Again, Patreon members, weekly vertical crosses will be coming out to you in a minute. You've already got at the website, the Patreon site, the 5-day ETF trading and analysis execution plan. And I will be emailing all those things out to you before. If you're interested in being a Patreon member, don't forget, not only do you get all this stuff each and every day, and then once a week, the weekly vertical crossovers from the S&P 500, you also immediately get a copy of my new book. That is 3-Wave Trading Advantage and our 3-part series, Options Made Simple, The Charting Wealth Way. If you want to learn how to trade puts and calls, man, do we have it broken down for you. That's where we are. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth.